You've probably read this verse before, but have you ever stopped to think about what it really means? How does it connect to who God is and how we live today? Let's dive in. 1 Kings 8 verse 27 says, "But will God indeed dwell on the earth? Behold, heaven and the highest heaven cannot contain you. How much less this house which I have built?" In this moment, King Solomon is dedicating the grand temple he just built in Jerusalem. It was a monumental achievement, a place meant to house God's presence. But Solomon, in his wisdom, immediately acknowledges something incredible. Even this magnificent temple, this massive holy space, cannot contain the infinite God. He points out that heaven itself, the highest of all heavens, cannot hold God. How much less this house made of stone and wood? Solomon isn't denying the holiness of the temple. Rather, he's highlighting a powerful truth about God's nature. God is both transcendent, he's beyond and above all of creation, and immanent. He's also present with his people. This temple may be a symbol of God's presence, but it's not a box that contains him. And here's the amazing part. This foreshadows the ultimate revelation of God's presence in Jesus Christ. In the New Testament, we discover that through Jesus, God dwells among us in human form. And even more mind-blowing, believers become the new temples of the Holy Spirit. So what does this mean for us today? Just like Solomon realized that no building can hold God's greatness, we need to remember that God isn't confined to any one space. He's not limited to just a church or a Sunday service. In fact, God's presence is with us wherever we go. We are His temple now. His Spirit dwells inside us. Whether you're at home, work, school, or even in the middle of a tough situation, God's presence is right there with you. His greatness isn't limited by the walls of a building or the situations around you. So let's live with the awareness that God is with us every day. If this message encouraged you, hit that like button, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and let's keep talking about how we can live with the awareness that God is always near.